Hey, how's it going, everybody? Coach Kyle here, and today I want to talk about a topic that I've made videos on in the past, and it's hot water immersion. So, hot water immersion is when you take a hot bath in an effort to trigger some heat acclimation, such as improved sweat rate. You start to sweat sooner. Your sweat contains fewer electrolytes. Your blood plasma volume goes up, your perceived exertion goes down, etc. And research has shown that jumping into a hot bath immediately after exercise can trigger some heat adaptations. And very generally speaking, we're talking a 15 to 30 minute hot bath in temperatures about 102 degrees Fahrenheit, 39 degrees Celsius. That should do the trick. And so a recent study from last year looked at doing a hot water immersion 10 minutes, 1 hour, and 8 hours after a 40-minute treadmill run. I think it was a treadmill run. And they looked at core and skin temperature, heart rate, sweat, perceptual response during these baths. And what they found was that skin temperature was significantly higher in the 8-hour post-exercise compared to the 10-minute post-exercise hot water immersion. The mean and the maximal heart rates were also higher during the 10-minute post-exercise compared to 1 or 8 hours. And that makes sense because these were immediately after exercise. But in those cases, there was no significant difference in the sweat or the perceptual response. So the bath felt kind of the same, but the heart rate was higher. So the shortest delay between exercise and immersion provoked the greatest heat load during the immersion. However, it's likely that performing the hot water immersion in the afternoon, which would have been like the 8 hours after the exercise for this study anyway, would have coincided with your peak circadian body temperature in the afternoon, which would provide a greater heat load than 1 hour after exercise in the morning when your core temp is typically lower. If you don't know, your body is typically warmest, your core temp is typically highest in the afternoon. So all of this was interesting, but I'm not sure if it was actually super helpful, because what it didn't tell us, and what I'm most curious about, is do you still get the benefit 1 hour or 8 hours after exercise? Maybe there are some studies out there that I don't know about that looked at 10 minutes versus 30 minutes versus immediately after exercise or 8 hours after exercise, and the potential benefits. Is it worth doing it in the evening if you ran in the morning? Is taking a hot bath for 10 minutes right after a run worth it? Or do you have to do it for 20 or 30 minutes? So I really suspect the answer is yes, a 10-minute hot bath is beneficial, but I don't know. I'm not sure. So if you have any thoughts or insights on this, I would love to hear them in the comments. And as always, you keep running, I'll keep coaching.